Hey there everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Star Ocean, the second story, with me, your host, Rabbit, as we continue on with our bonus section. So, as always, I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera as I make my way all the way down through the levels that we've already visited together, and I will stop right before we enter level 7, because that is what we are going to be focusing on today. Now, of course, if I run into Santa in his little hideout on floor 6, I'll be sure to bring you guys back in that statue room and we'll look at his wares together, but if I don't happen to spot him, I'll just see you at the very end of level 6. So give me 1 second, everyone. Alrighty, and welcome back, everyone. So as you can tell from where I am bringing you back with me, I did not run into Santa, but hey, maybe next time, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Level 7 of the Cave of Trials, also known as Goddess's Altar, is pretty straightforward. It's not very big, so in that respect, it's not difficult in terms of finding all the treasures here. However, I will go ahead and give you guys the warning that the monsters here can be a tad bit tough. I might have mentioned this in our previous episode when we were going through level 6, but there are some blue funny thieves here that can fuck your shit up. And just in general, the monsters here do quite a bit of damage. So, you know, if you've been following along with me, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is still possible that you may run into a tad bit of trouble while exploring this level. But with that warning out of the way, you guys will absolutely get a glimpse of what is before you, in case you do like to preview the floors by watching this video before you go there yourselves. But I'm kind of making short work of these guys, but you'll see. So anyway, I guess continuing on with my thoughts about this floor, outside of the somewhat tough monsters and the pretty small and straightforward layout, you're not looking at this being that out of the ordinary. It should not take you very long at all to explore it. And even the puzzle here, and I say puzzle with air quotes, is not anything to worry too much about. I guess when we get to this other room, let me show you guys where my levels are, and perhaps you might want to emulate this yourself before you reach this floor. Opera's at 134, Claude is at 122, Ernest 117, and Leon 113 as we're going in there. I do have most of the skills pretty much filled up for a lot of them, and we're reaching this point in the game where we're going to have a surplus of skill points available. I mean, Opera's level 134, way before she hits level 200, she'll have enough skill points to completely fill or max out all of these skills. So it's kind of coming back full circle to what I've said in previous episodes, where I really don't think you need to worry too much about where you put all of your skill points or what you should prioritize. There are some that are more important than others early game, but at the end of the day, it all evens out anyway, and you will have excess left over. And speaking of which, why did I not do a little something something for you, Ernest? Alright, that looks good. Okay, so everyone else is in pretty good shape, and I'll just put the points down as I go. So let's get started. We're going to go left first. Although you are welcome to head to the right first if you'd like. This is just the order that I prefer to explore this area in. Because if you head to the left first, we are going to loop back around and eventually end up in that room with the little statue slash pedestal. Uh-oh, so Leon bit the dust there, just a little teeny tiny bit. It was more my bad because I was not paying attention to him at all. But this is a pretty good point to... oh my gosh, what am I looking for? I was debating whether I wanted to do a resurrection bottle or smelling salts, and yeah, I wasn't really looking at what else I was doing. So anyway, this kind of is a good opportunity for me to go ahead and give him his favorite food. I know in a previous episode I have talked to you guys about what a lot of our characters' favorite foods are, but I never really on camera, or even off camera to be honest, gave many of the foods to anyone. I think so far only Celine and Claude's have been unlocked, so let's go ahead and just do Leon's right now. Together. Where are you? Here we go. So his is carrot juice. Like I said, I know I've already shared this with you guys, so it shouldn't be a surprise. Let me just go ahead and let you see that normally this would only restore 13% of one's mana points, but for Leon, he loves his carrot juice, and I certainly do not blame him. Carrot juice is fucking delicious. You guys had better agree. My husband and I were looking at a cookbook the other day, think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And we saw a recipe for carrot bread, which I had never heard of before, but holy shit, what a great idea. It is no secret in this house that I am a lover of carrot cake. But anyway, before we open that treasure, I did show you that that is the little secret wall that allows you to access that, and you will see why it's a secret here in just a second. There's actually a very nice goodie in there for us. Opera. Well, we're kind of at the point now where I might as well start putting points into provocation. As soon as we see some new monsters, I'll be sure to let you hear what they have to say. And since I'm no longer really giving a shit, let's just do that. That's pretty good. Ernest is almost all caught up, and let me change that. He is now all caught up. Not cut up, caught up in terms of these white skills, and now we only have combat ones left for him. We'll finish Flip, put something in Spirit Force. Let me just get one in Provocation here for him. Let's do Body Control. And Cancel's pretty good. And last but not least, we have Leon, who is also getting pretty close. I would guess that by the time we're done exploring level 7, we should have his white skills filled up. Maybe. Maybe not. I think it should be fine, though. Okay, so anyway, as you saw, there was a little secret door that allowed us to access what was in here. And the reason why is because it is a weird slayer. So this marks the second one that we've acquired. We do have 2 funny slayers, so don't get those mixed up. We got one from the Rattle the Traveler quest, one of the funny slayers, and then we found one on one of the floors here in the Cave of Trials. And then as far as the weird slayers are concerned, we got one from all of the events with Puffy on whatever floor that was in the Cave of Trials. And now we are getting our second one of these. So we're 2 for 2 with the slayers over here, which is not bad at all. Hey, pretty cool. Instead of saying extinction, Leon ended up saying, everyone disappear. I always think it's really cool hearing their little secret exclamations for some of their spells. I'm not sure if there's something that prompts them exclaiming some of the things that they will. Maybe the AI has to be the ones to say it. Or maybe it's just a raw percentage chance thing, so it doesn't matter whether or not you're controlling him and casting the spell or the AI does it. I'm not really too sure, to be honest with you guys. But anyway, before we continue on to the right side of this level, I do want us to take a moment and read this tablet as well as the little statue / pedestal that is in the center. So Claude says, something's written on this stone tablet. Make the offering on the altar whose portal opens with the jewel's power. So there's a little hint for us there that we need some sort of jewel in order to advance. But if we investigate this up here, Claude says, I guess we should put the jewel written on the tablet then. So yes, we do need a jewel. That kind of confirms it for us. I just wanted to show that to you guys. I've been not the best about reading everything to you. Okay, we're just going to knock her down. Whoa, Ernest. And he's gone. Which brings us back to what I was saying at the start of level 7. Some of these monsters, you guys, they are not anything to fuck around with. But Leon does a relatively decent amount of damage, I would say. Alright, let me focus instead of trying to talk while I scroll through this. There we go. I saw you, Resurrection Bottle. Bring Ernest back. Let's get a healing star off because Leon's getting fucked. Leon, no! Run away! Yeah, these blue funny thieves are assholes, I swear. And you know, I could have been nice and bring him back, but I did not. So we won't worry about it. We will get him now, though, and I'll use some smelling salts. I think I have a few of them. Alphabet, why are you so hard? Okay. And we'll take another minute and throw some skill points on random shits that I don't really care about. And oh no, I guess that was my opportunity to let you hear some of their taunts. Okay. Let me not forget. I almost said, remind me, you guys. Like you can tell me. And that's it for Claude. Ernest, you're a little behind on some of these that I think you should be higher on. Want some more of that. Alright, you're looking good. And Leon over here, let's throw some points down. Alright, we'll just go ahead and finish mech knowledge. And you know what the hell? Let's just get his taunt unlocked, because why not? But alright, no secret to this room. Let's just run up and grab this. And we got a tri-emblem. Not really too special, but I cannot even deal with those stupid siren mage thingies casting that freaking Noah spell. It just is not a good time for anyone in our party, you guys. Woohoo! New monsters! Alright, let's see if I can do Opera's... I don't know if you guys heard what she said. I'll try to get her to say it again. But I was successful anyway. I'm going to be honest with you, I've never found the taunts or the provocations to be useful, but I guess they could be if you unlocked them early and you wanted to keep the monsters you are fighting off your weaker mage or party member that you just don't want to take a lot of damage. So in that sense, you know, theoretically, there could be a good strategy that revolves around utilization of the taunts and provocations, but I've just never used them. I've never had a use for them. But I still want to try to show them to you guys. So I will do my best, saying will, as though you guys are responsible if I don't show it to you. Yes, I'm going to blame you guys for me not showing you something you want to see. No, but seriously, I will do my best to let you see Claude's, Ernest's, and Leon's, of course. But we do have something else awaiting us. Okay, magical film, bring it on. And we're getting so many levels. I would definitely say level 6 and level 7, if you're feeling as though you're behind on XP and skill points and all that jazz, these are the floors that are absolutely going to propel us forward and make up for any skipped fights or lost opportunities to level up earlier on. Okay, I kind of want to get below the belt maxed on him. And I like this. Actually, I like all of these, so it doesn't really matter. Look at me trying to act like I'm choosy and have some sort of strategy going on over here. I do not at all. Whatever, we'll just open a few of these for Leon here. Okay, so we've got a little bottom level to check out, and then we'll only have the right-hand side from there. So let's check this out here. We have a Genzi, or Gens sea urchin, which I do want to go ahead and show you guys because I'm not sure. Have you seen this before? It's a type of sea urchin. The best sea urchin is fresh, a bit orange colored with a sweet flavor. So you do use this for cooking. I think if you do the cooking competition, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, the cooking competition at Fun City, you should see these, but I think this is the first time we've encountered them outside of that. And I've never done that with you guys, so maybe that's something else we can explore. I won't lie, I've never honestly enjoyed the cooking challenge. It's honestly just never been that fun to me, although it might still be something I need to highlight, even if I'm unsuccessful in showing it in all of its glory and splendor. So we'll see how I feel. But anyway, this should be our final room outside of the boss. Actually, that's probably a lie. I think there is one room after we fight the boss, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, Leon died twice. Well, I'll take care of healing him in just a second. We are getting here a cracked gem, which doesn't sound like it's anything too special, but because we already read the tablet together, I'm sure you guys can figure out that we are going to need that in order to advance onward and face the boss of this floor. And why am I coming to items? That is not what I meant to do, and fuck you, Rena. Okay, Opera. Let's just very quickly throw these on. Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, you see what I'm saying? And Motor Mouth is useless, but I mean, we're going to have too many skill points left over, so we might as well throw them somewhere, am I right? So we will take care of this together. And then I'm going to actually pause the camera because we need to meet back up in that room where the pedestal actually is. And I don't want to try to run back with you guys and deal with all those fights. I'll have at least 4, maybe 5 fights because the encounter rate is so high. And I'd rather just cut the video once and then bring you back when it is time. I don't really need any of these, but whatever. Oh, I don't have enough for Spirit 4, so how about Flip? Happy birthday to you, Leon. Okay. So as I was just explaining, I'm going to cut the camera here just to save time and to avoid making you guys see as many pauses and gaps in this video. So I'll meet you guys at the pedestal room. All right, you guys, and welcome back. So as you can see, we are on these stairs that lead up to this pedestal here, and we did find the cracked gem. I don't know if it's still going to. No, it is not. Pull it up here. It's not technically new anymore. We've had a couple of fights since then, but I do want us to go ahead and take a quick peek at the description, which is a cracked crystal ball big enough to fit in your palm. Did I already show this to you guys? I don't think I did. My brain is a little bit scattered because I literally just got home from work. So if you've already seen this description, please fucking ignore me. But if not, I wanted to show this to you guys because I remember a long time ago, like 8 or 9-year-old me, when I was trying to make my way through this level for the very first time, I was thinking, yes, I got the cracked gem. It's time to put this bad boy down here on the altar. So we're going to say yes. And then I was shocked when Claude said that it won't open, but let's finish reading what he says and then I'll continue that thought in a second. So he says it won't open. That's strange. This jewel is supposed to be the key. Maybe it's because it's cracked. Maybe we'll have to mend it somehow. Well, when I was younger, I don't know why this was a somewhat difficult puzzle for me because I'm sure you guys already are thinking, just do something with it. And yes, that is correct. We are going to need to actually use metalwork, someone who is level 10 with that, you know, preferably. And what I would suggest doing is pretty much what I've shared with you guys from the very start, like what is my trick, or I guess my secret to successfully crafting things. I'm just going to have Opera play Hail the Goddess. And let's just go over here and metalwork. Celine is my level 10 gal. Actually, a lot of people are level 10, so it doesn't matter who you choose. Just make sure they have metalwork maxed out there. And we will get the red lotus gem. So a palm-sized crystal ball. In the center of the crystal can be seen a shimmering flame. And I guess while it's still playing, I might as well just make shits. Oh, Celine. What are we going to do with this shitty hard ring? I mean, I'm not expecting these to be that good, but might as well use Opera's talents and time while she's playing Hail the Goddess and make a couple of things. At the very least, it's shit we can sell, right? And an aqua ring. I guess it's not the worst thing we could get for the very end of that. And that's it from you, Celine. We probably won't be using you again anytime soon. So now that we have the red lotus gem, we can put this on the altar. And bazam, we are successful. It opened, proclaims Claude, as well as 9-year-old me. I do not know why, but I had a hell of a time figuring that out. I just was like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this cracked gem? But anyway, it's huge. Wonder how many times the ladies have said that to us. Anyway, the Mithril Eater says, reckless knaves who think to be my equal, you cause my fall, knowing not the sequel. If you wish combat, you will have that, and finished, you the wiser be will. Not sure what he was going for with that ending, but, you know, I can get behind it. Alright, so this fight can be a pain in the ass, so I'm going to take over Leon. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing that we faced when we were in the, was it the Mine Cavern or the Min Cavern? I don't remember what the place was, but we went there for Noelle or with Noelle. It was a while ago, back on Energy Need. I should remember. It's a pretty important part of the story, but whatever. So what I want to do, I don't know if I should focus on defense or... Yeah, let me go ahead and do this just so my teammates don't die. We're going to convert Leon here into a support character just for the time being. Got some abilities to get off here. And I don't know if Opera needs it. She's a little bit at a distance. But I guess continuing my thought, regardless of what the actual dungeon or cave was where we saw these things, they can have this really powerful attack that might fuck your shit up. Again, if your levels are comparable to what mine are, you really shouldn't face too much difficulty here in this battle, but just in case, I'm going to make sure this goes as smoothly as possible. Get some buffs put on my teammates. This is pretty good use of Leon, I'd say. Oh, let me use his taunt. You guys probably could not hear what he said at all. And wait, did I just put this on Ernest twice? I don't think I did. I think I did Apricot Ernest, but either way, who cares? And I don't know what else to do. That doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. I guess let's just make everyone faster. This is actually just making this battle go faster. So let me run Leon's little ass over. Oh, well, just kidding. He's gone. Okay. So this was an easy fight for us, but, you know, I'm just being straightforward and honest with you guys that can be a little bit tough if you guys aren't prepared, and he does have the opportunity to get his powerful explosion move. I think it's called like Lost Patience or something. Anywho, he continues, or I guess this will be the end of what he has to say. Foolish knaves who caused my fall, gates of hell be open for you all. Who are you, Dr. Seuss? But alright, the nice thing about defeating him is that we get the Million Staff, which I'm sure you guys can imagine who this beauty is going to go to. So let's immediately, if I actually click the button here, okay, hop on over to Celine, and this is the weapon for her. So I consider this to be her best weapon in the game. I'm sure there's somebody who likes something else on her, so by all means, if you have a strategy and a combination of weapons and accessories that you think really maximize her potential, by all means, don't feel as though I'm stepping on your toes. I'm just saying that if you're looking for a plain weapon just to throw on her and to know that she's going to be okay, I don't know, because you're actually planning on trying to use her to fight Unlimited Indelicio, I think the Million Staff is going to be your best bet. But if you have a different strategy, feel free to share it down below. So anyway, just read the description. It's a staff that restores the user's own mana by an amount equal to 1/5 of the damage received from an enemy. So that's pretty good. And just so you can see some of the details here, it's a pretty nice weapon upgrade. I mean, we do take a hit in her physical attack by swapping out the Silver Moon, but who cares? Celine is not a physical DPSer, and we wouldn't want her to be. Her attack animation's really bad. Her range is awful, so she has to be really close to the enemy, which means she's going to take damage. It's just not a good idea to have her physically attack. But anyway, here are the last little treasures that I said we could access after we defeated the boss of this floor, and one of them is amazing because it is another set of bunny shoes, and I'm sure many of you are jumping for joy because we finally have a pair of boots for your 4th party member. Why am I clicking on the rune buckler? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's time for me to go to bed. So anyway, I think these are going to be pretty good for Leon right now, just because I need him to move around. When I've had some of those blue funny thieves chasing him, they can easily hunt him down and annihilate him on the battlefield. So this will increase his survivability just a tad, even though obviously it is going to lower a little bit of his defense. But that's okay. His speed is increased enough to make up for that, in my opinion. And we're just going to get 2 little extra things, some Ishidaya tea and Yuki-Ucho tea. And that's it for this episode, you guys. So that is level 7 of the Cave of Trials, also known as Goddess's Altar. I hope you enjoyed coming through this floor with me. I very much am looking forward to taking you through level 8, maybe in another week or 2. But until then, take really good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.